Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Learn with Rahul. So today we are going to discuss about William Congreve. So let's start. William Congreve, born January 24, 1670, birthday near Leeds, Yorkshire, England, died January 19, 1729, London. English dramatist who shaped the English comedy of manners through his brilliant comic dialogue. His satirical portrayal of the war of the sexes and his measured ironic scrutiny of the affections of his age. His major plays were Old Bachelor 1693, The Double Dealer 1693, Love for Love 1695, and The Way of the World 1700. Congreve spent his childhood in Ireland, where his father, a cavalier, had settled during the reign of Charles II. Congreve was educated at Kilkenny College, where he met Jonathan Swift, and at Trinity College in Dublin. Upon graduation, he matriculated at the Middle Temple, London, to study law, but preferred literature, drama, and the fashionable life. Congreve used the pseudonym Seolpil, under which he published Incognita, or Love and Duty Reconciled in 1692. This early work, written when he was about 17 years of age, gained him recognition among men of letters and an entrance into the literary world. He became a disciple of John Dryden, whom he met through gatherings of literary circles held at Will's Coffee House in the Covent Garden district of London. John Dryden supported Congreve's work throughout his life, taking the form of complimentary introductions written for some of Congreve's publications. Now let's discuss about the literary career of William Congreve. It was in March 1693 that he achieved sudden fame with the production at the Theatre Royal, Drury Lane, of The Old Bachelor, written, he said, in 1690 to amuse himself during convalescence, warmly heralded by Dryden, who declared that he had never read so brilliant a fast play. Though it needed to be given the fashionable cart of the town, it was an enormous success, running for the then unpretended length of a fortnight. His next play, The Double Dealer, played in November or December at Drury Lane but did not meet with the same apples. It later became the more critically admired work. However, its published from contained a panegyrical introduction by Dryden. Love for Love almost repeated for the success of his first play, performed in April 1695. It was the first production staged for the new theatre in Lincoln's Inn Fields, which was opened after protracted crisis in the old Theatre Royal. Complicated by quarrels among the actors, Congreve became one of the managers of the new theatre, promising to provide a new play every year. In 1695, he began to write his more public occasional verse, such as his pastoral on the death of Queen Mary Ireland, his Pendraque ode, humbly offered to the king on his taking Nimue, and John Dennis, then a young unsought critic, collecting his letters upon several occasions, published 1696, extracted from Congreve his letter concerning humor in comedy. By this time, Congreve's position among men of letters was so well established that he was considered worthy of one of those sinecure posts by which men of power in government rewarded literary merit. He was made one of the 5 commissioners for licensing hackney coaches, though at a reduced salary of £100 per annum. Though Congreve signally failed to carry out his promise of writing a play a year for Lincoln's in theatre, he showed his good intentions by letting them stage The Morning Bride. Although it is now his least regarded drama, this tragedy, produced early in 1697, swelled his reputation enormously and became his most popular play. No further dramatic work appeared until March 1700, when Congreve's masterpiece, The Way of the World, was produced with a brilliant cast at Lincoln's Inn Fields. Though it is now his only frequently revived play, it was a failure with the audience. This was Congreve's last attempt to write a play. Though he did not entirely desert the theatre, he wrote librettos for two operas. In 1704, he collaborated in translating Molière's Monsieur de Pure Agona for Lincoln's Inn Fields. In 1705, he associated himself for a short time with the playwright and architect Sir John Van Bruggen. The Queen's Theatre, or Italian Opera House, writing an epilogue to its first production. It is likely that Congreve's retreat from the stage was partly a result of a campaign against the supposed immortality of contemporary comedies. The attack was led most notably by Jeremy Collier, author of the tract A Short View of the Immortality and Profaneness of the English Stage, 1698, which specially consured Congreve and Dryden, among others, in reply. Now let's talk about the later life of William Congreve. Congreve withdrew from the theatre and lived the rest of his life on residuals from his early work. The royalties received when his plays were produced, as well as his private income. His output from 1700 was restricted to the occasional poem and some translation. Congreve never married in his own era and through subsequent generations. He was famous for his friendships with prominent actresses and noblewomen for whom he wrote major parts in all his plays. These women included Anne Bracegirdle and Henrietta Godolphin, second Duchess of Marlborough, daughter of the famous General John Churchill, first Duke of Marlborough. Congreve and Henrietta probably met by 1703, and the Duchess had a daughter, Mary, 1723 to 1764, who was believed to be his child. Upon his death, he left his entire fortune to the Duchess of Marlborough. As early as 1710, he suffered both from gout and from cataracts on his eyes. Congreve suffered a carriage accident in late September 1728, from which he never recovered, having probably received an internal injury. He died in London in January 1729 and was buried in Poets' Corner in Westminster Abbey. So that's all for today, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So love you guys, take care, bye, over and out.